Hey, what's going on, CoinUp TV subscribers? Robert Welton here. It's the end of November on to December. I wanted to do a Pickups haul, 4K Blu-ray Pickups haul video. A few of these arrivals came right at the end of October, so I'm putting them in this video. And I do have a few purchases from Black Friday that may arrive in the next day or two. I'll carry those over till December. We got a lot to talk about, so we'll see how this goes. And of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on movies I picked up, if these are movies that you picked up, interested in. First up, we got three, count them, three Shout Factory Shaw Brothers Classics Collections volumes. These were on sale. These I got right at the tail end of last month, but we didn't get to talk to them. So here we go, Volume 5, Shaw Brothers Classics Collections from Shout Factory. Got this for like under $60. I don't think I'm familiar with any of these movies. The Six Assassins, Jade Face Assassin, Mission Impossible, Taste of Cold Steel, The Iron Buddha, 12 Deadly Coins, Vengeance is a Golden Blade, The Fastest Sword, Twin Blades of Doom, Silent Swordsman, Rape of the Sword. These are all blind buys for me. Haven't seen any of these, at least that I know of. Some Shaw Brothers movies, they have like different titles when they're released, dubbed versions in States. So who knows, maybe I'm familiar with some of those. Here's Volume 6. This one I think was about $70 on sale. Crazy Nuts of Kung Fu, The Black Tavern. I've heard a lot of good things about that movie. The Young Avenger, Shadow Girl, Swordsman at Large, Fingers of Doom, Nacha and the Seven Dead Devils. That one I have seen. I think that has Alexander Fushang in it. The Black Enforcer, Duel for the Gold, Swordswoman 3, The 12 Gold Medallions. A lot of blind buys in this set. And Volume 7, Shaw Brothers Classics. This one was a little more, I think this might have been 80, 75, 80. Anyway, I didn't get Volume 8 yet because that's still semi-regular price. And this all happened during the Shout Factory Groove transition, so things were a little weird. This has Hero Shed No Tears. That one I've seen. The Proud Twins. I haven't seen that, but that I've heard good things. So that seems like a cool movie. A Deadly Secret. Shaolin Handlock. That one I have seen. I think that's David Chang. Swordsman and Enchantress. Heaven, Sword, and Dragon Saber. Heaven, Sword, and Dragon Saber 2. The Shadow Boxer. Spiritual Boxer. The Imperial Tomb Raiders, and Legend of the Bat. I know that's a favorite for Mitch and some of the other subscribers out there, maybe Paul as well. Okay, that takes care of the Shaw Brothers. Let me slide over this stash here, which we'll go through sort of quickly. I don't know, do you want these videos quickly or slowly? The Descent, this is from Lionsgate Limited. I did an unboxing video of this. 4K, it's a horror movie, a bunch of female spelunkers, is that the term? Cave dwellers. They go exploring in a cave and they get more than they bargained for. It's an intense movie. I've seen a handful of times over the years. Nice to have that in 4K. Back to Shout Factory, Hard-Boiled 4K in my hands. This I originally ordered from Orbit DVD, got canceled. And then I had to order it through Amazon because this was going on during the Shout to Groove transition. It seems like things are normal and steady, back to normal again after the transition. Hopefully if somebody's ordered Hard-Boiled or The Killer, we get those in our hands. We can watch some classic Chow Yun-Fat and John Woo movies. Let's see, I have a lot of Criterion here. We had the Criterion sale going on. It's still going on now, so let's go through my Criterion pickups. This is One-Eyed Jacks, directed by and starring Marlon Brando. This is a Western, I think it's from the 60s, and it's a fantastic Western. I had only seen this for the first time recently on TV a few years ago, and I was holding out to maybe see if a 4K of this came out, but I was like, I'm kind of impatient. I want to dig into it. Who knows if the 4K is ever going to happen or how much of an upgrade it's going to be. So I grabbed the Blu-ray of One-Eyed Jacks. It is a fantastic One-Eyed Jacks. It's a fantastic Western. This is brand new from Criterion. This is Spinal Tap. one of my favorite comedies, musicals, mockumentaries out there. I've seen this many times. It still holds up. It's hilarious. I'm so glad that Criterion has this on 4K. Pick that up. That was an instant buy. Here's one, Being John Malkovich. This one I've seen many times over the years. I picked up the Criterion. I was waiting and waiting. I was thinking, you know, 4K of this has to eventually happen. It hasn't happened. This is one of those ones that I just got on Blu-ray, and I know like in a month or two from now, they'll probably announce a 4K of this. We'll see how things go, if it's much of an upgrade or not. Hey, let's switch gears. I like anime as well. I picked up the Gunbuster OAV series. I heard that this was out of print now, and I like giant robots and I like classic anime, and I've never seen the Gunbuster OAV series. It was on sale. It was like 30 bucks, I think, on Amazon, and I was like, you know what? I better get this now, because a year from now, since it's out of print, it'll be like $100, $150. So I better jump into that now. I picked up The Last Samurai Blu-ray. For some reason, I was itching to buy this. This I know will probably eventually get a 4K release, but it was like $5. I had it in my Amazon cart. It was on sale, and I was like, you know what? Let me just grab it. I'm just gonna rewatch it. Tom Cruise. This is what, Edward Zwick movie. It's a fantastic movie. Cinematic. It's got a lot of extra bonus features on there. If a 4K comes out, I will double dip The Last Samurai. Okay, let's jump back over to Criterion stuff. So I was torn with the Wes Anderson Collection movie box set. I didn't really want to get the whole box set because I like Wes Anderson movies, but I don't like all of them. And that was a big commitment to get that box set. And honestly, I didn't really like the packaging. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna cherry pick a little bit here. So I picked up Moonrise Kingdom on Blu-ray. This is a 4K is in the set. That's why I'm bringing up the topic. The reason why I went with Moonrise Kingdom on Blu-ray is because this was finished, I believe, in like a 2K, and the 4K version is kind of like a res-up sort of thing. And I thought, you know, if I'm just gonna do that, I'll just get the Blu-ray of Moonrise Kingdom and just enjoy it for a little bit cheaper price point. And the same goes for the Grand Budapest Hotel. This is also a Wes Anderson movie that I believe was finished in like 2K, so a 4K of it is kind of a little bit of a res up. The other thing too is I like the packaging for these, like having this cool cover and packaging. These Wes Anderson movies, not a big fan of the packaging on the Wes Anderson box set. So, okay, one more Criterion, Okta. So this I saw on Netflix. I thought it was fantastic. It's stylized, it's visual, it's insane. This is director from the Bong Joon-ho, the director of Parasite, and I think this is the first movie after Parasite. And I also kind of ordered his box set that should be in the mail probably a week from now or something. It was like an import, but this is on 4K Criterion. Pick that up. Got a couple more to go. The Jurassic Park original trilogy, the first 3 movies. I picked up the Steelbook trilogy for this. I already had Jurassic Park on 4K, but this new Steelbook has the first movie is like remastered with better colors, better imaging, better color timing, I'll say. And this was on sale. I got a Groove. I think it was like about 45, and then I had like their sign up discount, so it was, you know, a little closer to 40 bucks for 3 movies. I'll take it. Awesome looking packaging. Let's see, back to Lionsgate Limited. So I picked up The Way of the Gun. I rewatched this recently. It's not a perfect movie. It's not the most amazing movie out there, but it's Christopher McQuarrie's first directing movie, and it has some really stylized, awesome like gunplay, shootout stuff, and it's kind of a little bit of a throwback to like old school movie making. So I picked it up. Not really wild about this like cartoony looking lenticular cover, but transfer looks great. Here is the last movie on my list, It Follows. I double dipped this. I originally picked this up from Second Sight, and Lionsgate Limited did a re-release of It Follows, a fantastic horror movie, very stylized, very cinematic. I went with this version because it had more extras, and I think the picture quality, I'll have to like double check, but I think the picture quality is supposed to be slightly a little better on the Lionsgate Limited over the second sight. At least I know it has more special features, and the packaging is pretty nice. It's steelbook too, so I picked that up. A lot of double dipping with Jurassic Park. It follows, and we'll see how things go with some of the other movies I mentioned, like Last Samurai and you know, at least the Shaw Brothers movies, you know, those I've double dipped many times over the years. Bootleg VHS, DVDs, some of them I had on Laserdisc. Now we're sort of ending with Blu-ray. So there it is. Hopefully you had a great Black Friday, gearing up for the holidays. I'll try and do another video at the end of the year showing off what things I've picked up. And if you're brand new to my channel, please subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment for CoinOp TV. We'll see you next time.